My mom is calling. Hello? You're gonna have to be, like, right here, kind of deal, is what we're gonna have to work with. Oh my gosh, hey! This is a first. You're gonna get ready with me. I'm going to a Madison Beer concert. Me, personally, I know there are different kinds of people that do their makeup. People, like, do their makeup sitting on the counter, sitting on the floor. I do my makeup sitting in my bed because I'm disabled and I gave up. This is my makeup bag. It's probably, like, 18% mascara. Okay, if you can see my lace, no you can't, okay? During the summer, well, all year round, really, my skin is so dry. I need my phone because it has the inspo pic. This is Bloop, he's all recovered, kind of. Oh, you could see the super glue. It looks like he's crying. So for the inspo, I'm gonna go off the album cover. Oh, good thing I checked. Which is like greens with browns, nude tones. Do I even have greens in this palette? This is the palette I bought myself for my birthday and then never showed up, so I had to bother them until they sent it to me. And they do, in fact, have. I don't wear makeup as much as I used to. When I was 19, 20, I used to wear a lot more makeup than I do now. I'm 21. I'm all over the place. So sorry. This is just how my brain works. You already know this. What was I saying? Right. So, year round, I have really dry skin. It's actually, like, atrocious. I don't know who I get it from, but when I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, I'm really looking forward to this concert. I saw a couple videos people posted, and she's singing completely live, and she's hitting these notes. I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited for the day when I can be on a stage performing. Oh, whenever I go to concerts, like, when I go to concerts, I usually don't sing along unless it's a rock concert. This concert, I'm going to sit there, I'm going to take it all in, and usually when I go to concerts that aren't rock concerts, I'm really, like, looking at the lighting, I'm looking at everything, I'm watching how they're doing this, and, like, the transitions they do if there's a set change on stage. That's the kind of things I'm, like, looking at. It inspires me for what I'm gonna do when I am in that position, I guess. I'm just admiring and looking on and, like, getting ideas for what I'm gonna do. Oh, I recently downloaded TikTok again. And I'm asking Princess, like, how to do things. I delete all of my social media. I like peace, you know? I love peace. So now that I look really greasy and like a wet rat, for the makeup look, oh, I have to open it up all over again. Thinking something, ooh, can you even see that? Like that, or like, I like her base. You can't see her base, hold on. Like that. I love her base. I haven't worn highlighter in, what, like a year? It might be expired. I'm still gonna use it. I paid for it, like, hello. What do I usually do? I usually forget primer. Not today. I'm not really sure what to talk about. I mean, we could talk about sickle cell. I don't know. I'll talk about it. Sickle cell is a genetic disorder. It's a chronic illness, and you get it from your parents. It comes from recessive genes. So my mom has a recessive gene, and so does my dad. But then they decided, let's have a child. Which actually they didn't. I was an accident, but you don't really need to know that. They had me, and then as a baby, I would cry so often. I would cry so much, and they were like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And then they took me to the doctor, and the doctor was like, she has sickle cell. And they were like, oh, that sucks. My dad, I have a sister who also has sickle cell. And so my dad was like, oh shit, oopsie, my bad. I live like this, in chronic pain, always 24/7. I'm in some sort of discomfort. But that's like totally fine. Because I'm hot and really smart. But basically, sickle cell affects the red blood cells, so my red blood cells are shaped like a crescent moon. And if you don't know what a crescent moon looks like, you know when you cut your toenails? That's what my red blood cells look like, right? So my red blood cells are shaped like sickles, and because of that, they hook onto each other. You know how, oh gosh, what is that fish that hooks onto the shark? Yeah, like that. I swear I'm smart. Oh my gosh, I sound so dumb. I don't have a beauty blender. Fuck, I don't have a beauty blender. Wait, I have this one, but I use it for, like, my powders. Anyway, so when my blood cells stick together, this creates a blood clot, which is very, very uncomfortable, and it's, like, horrendously painful. Horrendously painful, let me tell you. This comes with a lot of complications. Like, in high school, I also did a biology project on sickle cell anemia. Turns out, the reason I can't see and I'm blind is because of sickle cell. The reason I'm short, sickle cell. Also, it causes my hair to fall out, which, for me personally, it doesn't cause my hair to fall out. It's my medication that's, like, causing my hair to fall out. Because of all of these things, I have to be monitored very carefully. I have to take my medication, which in my file, it says difficult to comply. It's not that I'm difficult to comply. It's that, like, either way, I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? So why am I gonna take this horse shit size of a pill? Where is it? It's, like, such a bummer. And it's actually so annoying. Like, I can't lie. Taking these meds. That in the end, I'm gonna die anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, where's my brush? I only see my blush brush. Oh, I also have a very, okay, when I was younger, I was eloquent and I used to enunciate every frickin' syllable in every word. And now, I'm not as eloquent and I don't enunciate as much as I used to. And I do find myself having a hard time finding words sometimes because when I was 15, I was in the hospital and I overdosed on ketamine. No, we can't be doing this. I've broken 2 mirrors already. We're not doing this. But yeah, so when that happened, I had gone on a field trip with my class to Cabana Sucre, and my friends and I were climbing the hill, as we do, and I fell. I fell down the hill, and I was rolling down that shit, and my friend Janet tried to catch me, which she caught me, but then, like, there was a complication to that as well, and my sister is a chemist, and she was doing a project on sickle cell, I think, or something, the other, whatever, and she asked me to, like, explain what it feels like, and the only thing I could think of is, oh, what did I say? Oh, you know when you slam your finger in, like, a door or something, and you feel it spread and it starts like pulsating and throbbing? That's what it feels like. But my entire body. Sometimes. Not usually. And then all of that, foundation only. That's all that was. Take my powder, which is just baby powder, because I'm not paying $50 to get a powder that matches me. What the fuck? Under my eyes, oh, but I'm wearing eyeshadow. Fuck, I was supposed to do my eyeshadow first. Anyway, you guys are distracting me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I saying? Remember earlier how I was like, oh my gosh, where's my powder brush? I forgot that when I bought the eyeshadow palettes, I bought brushes. That's one thing about me. I like hate, oh. Wow. I think I'm getting back into makeup. I was really into makeup and then some shit went down and I didn't wear makeup for a really long time, and I think it's happening again. I think I'm gonna wear makeup again. Sorry. It's so annoying. I remember that I was saying something about, like, cabana sucre, and then how I overdosed on ketamine in the hospital. So that happened, and then while I was in the hospital, I get bits and pieces of this. I don't completely remember all of this. What I do remember, I remember getting a CT scan. I remember initially being like, I can't feel my face. Like, from here to here, I couldn't feel it. I still can't really feel here. It's like pins and needles. For context, this happened when I was 16, 15, 16. I'm 21. I still feel pins and needles here. Because I overdosed on ketamine, I have noticed, like, changes in the way I speak and, like, my cadence of speaking, if that makes sense, and the numbness, obviously, which is actually quite annoying because when I drink, I've noticed it goes completely numb again when I, like, drink or, like, take my pain meds. Like, when I take my morphine, goes completely numb again, and I'm like, cool, for what? Apparently it's not permanent nerve damage. It feels a little permanent, I will admit, because it's like, okay, what am I meant to do with this now, then? I literally, like, I wish I could do my eyeshadow with my glasses on, because who is seeing from that far away? Like, okay, I think it kind of eats. Now that I've done the rough draft for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna clean up around the edges. That happened. That sucked. But as of recent, I've been kind of regressing with, like, how I've been doing with my sickle cell. Like, it's just getting worse as I get older, and it's actually quite annoying. Like, I have things to do, and you're just gonna ruin this for me? Like, how dare you? I don't know. I feel like I handle it well. Like, nobody would be able to tell. Oh, I walk with a limp. That's pretty much the only way people would be able to tell. That's from when I was 7. I think I was 7. And I touched my sister's gecko. And then I ate without washing my hands because I was a disgusting child. And then I got salmonella. And then they had to aspirate the cartilage from my hip. That's what happened there. That's why I walk the way I do. And then I had to learn how to walk again. When I was younger, I really wanted to, like, be in gymnastics or dance or something, and I really, truly believe that if I wasn't disabled, I probably would have gone to the Olympics. Just a thought. My leg is a little bit numb. This always happens when I sit the way I do. I, like, can't sit crisscross applesauce. That used to be my favorite thing as a kid, sitting crisscross applesauce. I loved that. Because of the movie Air Buddies, I used to do it all the time. I can't do that anymore. But, you know, eventually maybe I'll get the surgery that'll, you know, I'll get a hip replacement. I sound so old, but literally. Where's the sponge? One day I'll get a hip replacement, and then I'll be able to do that again. And you guys, I think I would sit on the floor. I used to love sitting on the floor. Like, I can't even lie. I have to take really hot showers. Like, I can't be cold. Oh, I can't go swimming because of the temperature of the water. I can go in hot tubs, but, like, I can't go swimming in a pool if it's not heated. And even after I get out of a hot tub, I have to be in, like, a heated space, which is why I have the hottest room in the house. Like, if you even turn up the heat by 0.2, my room is, like, on fire. Yeah, so I can't go swimming. I can't do a lot of physical activity. As a kid, I was outside a lot, but as a kid, I took my meds. So I'm taking my meds now. Like, I take them every day. Actually, let me not talk about this. I missed a lot of school as a child because I was in the hospital so often. And I rode on the disability bus, and it was like Ugh, I hated it. But looking back now, it was like, oh, I got to be late to class with a reason. It was cool. Coffee! I have coffee! This is my personal brew of coffee. Not to toot my own horn, but it is so good. Sorry, this eyeshadow is really pissing me off. Okay, Princess says she has nothing to ask. I don't know what else to talk about, though, is the thing. Oh, also, caffeine. My sister's a chemist, she told me this, but black women, specifically, are already predisposed to have low iron levels. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Can we have nothing? I can show you like this. These are my pills. They're fucking huge. They're fucking disgusting. I have to take these every day for the rest of my life. Or do I? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, yeah. The other day I was Googling, why am I left-handed? Turns out people that are left-handed are more likely to be schizophrenic. Also, left-handed children are more likely to be behind in their classes and like the lower levels of education. And then as they get older, they catch up, which is totally the case for me because I was so stupid as a child. I think that's why now I work too hard, is what my sister says. She says I work too hard. I'm like, sure, that's a thing. Of course. I am the type of person to go down not fighting. I'm gonna be so honest. In my last video, I literally said if a zombie outbreak happened, I'm offing myself. Like, I'm not living through that. I'm not. Who's living through that? Me? No. Maybe you. Not me. Couldn't be me. Okay. It's time to put on the lashes. I can't do this on camera. So I'll be back. If you have any questions about sickle cell, please do ask them in the comments because I literally was all... Where's my coffee? Oh, I literally was all over the place. But then again, I have no inner monologue, so you can't really blame me. Okay, this is the final look. I don't know why I'm moving my arm. I can literally just zoom in as such. I feel like I could be wearing more blush though, so I'm probably going to put more on. And my lashes... I genuinely don't think these are the same lashes, but anyway, it's fine. If you have any more questions, just put them in the comments, and, yeah, I'm gonna go to that concert now. I'm gonna kill it. Asthma hit, I can't breathe. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm using really bad headphones to can I on the mic. It started with a countdown, that was really cool. And then during Boy Shit, somebody gave Madison Beer a lesbian flag, and I recorded that for my friend Shyla because she is in fact a lesbian. And then I wanted to post a picture of Red Bull can in my pocket, but Princess said no, and it was bad. Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, hey, I'm back again. This was a long video, and it took a really long time to edit. Not because it was, like, hard to edit or anything, it's just, like, it took me a really long time. And I had to censor a lot of things, and to take a lot of things out, but, you know, if you want to see the vulgar version, you can totally ask for that. Anyway, this is just images, videos of me fixing the camera, and on the phone with my mom. Okay, subscribe, thank you, bye, kisses.